These kids are dominating the chess and it puts me into awe. Therefore, I started investigating the chess kids prodigy phenomena. Usually, when something is really difficult, we say that it's not a kid's task. And same thing applies in sports. In kids' tournaments, we are expecting a certain level of performance and we are not expecting more than that. But ladies and gentlemen, in chess, it's complete opposite. These little monsters are surprising everyone around the globe. You are all very aware of the fact that chess is not an easy game, but paradoxically, it is dominated by the kids. With each coming day, we are seeing some kid break this record and some kid broke that record. Young Prodigy from India becomes world champion. Someone becomes youngest grandmaster. Then youngest grandmaster beats the youngest world champion and what not. So now let's go through the dusty pages of history and find out the achievements of chess prodigies. So first we will talk about obviously the first unofficial world champion and the true genius of 19th century, Paul Morphy. He learned the chess and was beating the strongest player of that time when he was only 12 years old. Then we have Jose Capablanca who learned the chess from his father and actually beat him when he was only 4 years old and then went on to beat the Cuban champion at the age of only 12. Then we have Samuel Reshevsky, I hope I am pronouncing his name wrong, and he was playing the exhibition matches against the adults of that time when he was only 6 years old. And then obviously we have the GOAT, Magnus Carlsen. He became the Grandmaster at the age of 13 and went on to become the youngest player to reach the world number 1 ranking at the age of only 19. And now let's look at the modern prodigies. So first we see Ramesh Babu Pragananga, who became the Grandmaster at the age of 12. He became the youngest player to reach the final of FIDE World Cup in 2023. He has defeated the GOAT Magnus Carlsen several times and is currently number 5 ranked player in the world. And then obviously we have Gukesh Tomaraju, who is quite viral at current time. He is the current world champion and Gukesh is the youngest candidates winner and obviously the youngest world champion. Then again from India we have Abhimanyu Mishra, who has recently beaten world champion Gukesh and he has become the youngest player to beat the youngest reigning world champion. And currently he is the youngest grandmaster. And next we have the name you should remember, Faustino Aro. He's being called the Messi of chess. People have lot of expectations from him. He is currently the youngest international master and probably is going to become the youngest grandmaster. And talking about the Faustino Aro, let's talk about some of his notable achievements. So first of all, he has beaten Hikaru Nakamura in a blitz game and also has beaten Magnus Carlsen in an online bullet game. Then we have obviously another backup the star until he has become the world rapid champion in 2021 at the age of only 17. These all stats just made my mind boggle obviously because I'm also a chess player. I'm also a young chess player, but the difference is I am blundering a piece on every move. But at least I try to follow the footsteps of GOAT after losing the game. Geniuses are made, not bought. A psychologist Laszlo Polgar was a huge believer of this line. We are talking about the experiment of Polgar's sister in which Laszlo Polgar homeschooled his 3 children, Suza, Sofia and Judith. He created the environment of intense training and learning and all 3 of them became great chess players. And Judith became the strongest female player of that time. And she defeated multiple world champions. And all 3 of his children became the world champions. So this experiment proves the capability of human mind and it proves how training and educational environment make the geniuses. Because he believed that the geniuses are not born, they are made, and he proved it. So first of all, let's see how chess affects the human brain. So with chess, areas involved with pattern recognition, working memory, and decision making become stronger. Studies show that the chess experts have more functional connectivity between the different areas of brain. Don't get confused with the heavy terms, I'm there to explain for you. So first there is default mode network. DMN, then there is the Salience network, and then there is Central Executive Network, which is CEN. So default mode network is active when you are relaxing and reflecting upon different things. So CEN is involved in decision making, analyzing, pattern recognition, and all of that. And then there is Salience network SN, which detects what's important and shifts brain resources according to that. So studies show that the chess activates several brain networks like CEN, Central Executive Network, which does decision making and analyzing, and Salient Network SN, which detects what is important and shifts focus according to that. So chess activates these two networks while decreasing the activity in default mode network DMN, which is active when you are relaxing and reflecting. So it deactivates the activity in this network. So MRIs show that the chess players have high metastate fluidity. So what is metastate fluidity? So metastate fluidity means brain's ability to flexibly switch between these brain networks. So they can shift between these brain networks flexibly, which means from chill to analysis to again reflecting to again chill, ting, tong, ting. So now you all will say that these benefits are for everyone. So what's special for a child? And here comes the neuroplasticity. So in childhood, a brain has sensitive periods. It can learn new languages, skills, and social learning easily. During these periods, neural circuits are highly malleable, which means plastic, so it can adapt to the new learning experiences. So the brain strengthens those connections between neurons which are used frequently. So constant training, board visualization, and pattern recognition. So these make stronger connection of these neurons in the child's brain. And a child's brain has overabundance of these connections between neurons. So it means there are more options and more flexibility. And finally, those brain networks of a human, which are CEN, SN, DMN, they are not formed properly. So this loose organization gives them more flexibility, which means they can easily switch between the intuition mode to analysis mode according to the situation. Therefore, a child's brain can be trained better for strategy, planning, board visualization, and pattern recognition. And the third step in the process of formation of a childhood prodigy is modern training revolution. Today's kids have access to literally infinite number of resources. Chessbots are becoming stronger and stronger, massive databases of games they can play at any time, instant analysis, personalized training, and what not. They study 10 to 12 hours of day, and this takes back us to Polgar's sister experiments, which demonstrated that the geniuses can be cultivated through intensive, early, and focused trainings. But all of this success and glory comes with a cost. Research on early sports specialization reveals the high rate of overuse, injuries, burnout, and mental health challenges. And especially in chess, which is a highly individual game, there are high chances of anxiety, loneliness, and depression. We have examples of prodigies like Peter Wingstup, who showed high-level performances in teams but suffered through mental health problems, struggled with substance abuse, and eventually disappeared mysteriously. Carlos Repetto, another promising talent who retired at the age of only 22 due to nervous breakdown, probably triggered due to stress and burnout. The chess childhood prodigy phenomena reveals the great power and capabilities that human brain possesses. It shows how intense training can create geniuses. It shows the love and sacrifices of a parent for his child. It shows that how dedication and passion can turn your dream into reality.
I want to become the youngest world chess champion.
You want to become the youngest world chess champion, yeah?
But it also raises the critical questions about child development and parental responsibility. How young is too young for a competitive game? How to achieve the balance between nurturing a young talent and preserving their childhood also. The chess world must develop a better system to protect young players' health and to avoid the exploitation of young talent. The future likely holds much more record breakers like all of these and much more blunder makers, yet lovers and passionates of chess like you and me. This is Sohaib Hassan signing off. I have created a video that why I created this channel. That was my first video on this channel, and these both videos are released at the same time. So you can check out that video also and comment down your favorite child prodigy that is most likely to dominate the future of chess. I'll see you in some next video. Till then, bye bye. Take care.